Hello, Lori. Come on right in. How are you doing today? Doing good? All right, good to hear that. You can have a seat right here, Lori. All right, so Lori, today we're going to see some of the findings that we found from yesterday. Okay, so the whole purpose about yesterday was just pretty much to see what was going on with your body. I know you've been complaining a lot about those neck stiffness and spasms that you've been getting lately, especially on that right side. So yesterday was all about seeing what was going on with your body. We did some testing, and we did find some irritations. Remember when we saw the muscle scans that we saw some imbalances going on with the muscles? That was just an indication of an irritation. Okay, so we went ahead and did some X-rays because the X-rays is actually what was going to tell us exactly where those problems are coming from. Because we did find some irritations, but with the X-ray we were able to find where those irritations are coming from and what is going on with your body. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. We're going to go over your X-rays. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with your body. Okay, so a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, so bad thing is, with those problems that were going on, when we put up the X-rays, we did find some misalignments. Okay, now obviously, that's a concern, an issue, but you're in the right place for that because chiropractors, that's exactly what we treat. We treat the misalignments to help your body start to feel better and stay better at the same time. Okay, so you're in good hands. All right. So before we start doing the X-ray and looking at the X-rays, I'm gonna explain to you real quick of what we're looking at, and that way we can understand a little bit better what's going on. All right. So with the first film we took, the whole purpose of that was actually to see how your spine was aligned. And that way, if it's not, we can actually detect where those misalignments are coming from that are probably what is causing some of that irritation or some of those spasms that are going on in your body right now. Okay? So, looking at your spine just like that, and that's the film we're going to look at, the first one, we don't want to see any of this because you can clearly see how that can cause irritations on those nerves that are coming on from the side, like we said yesterday. But we don't want to see any of this either. Okay, so those are two types of misalignment that typically cause irritation, and typically we see people that have your type of symptom have these type of misalignments. Okay, and that's what we're going to look at your X-rays. All right, so you can actually step on up here, where it'll be a little easier to see your X-rays. And I turn this one on. All right, so Lori, just starting from the top, we're going to analyze your spine all the way down. Now, I went ahead and drew a line right through the middle because that's what a normal spine should look like, okay? Because there shouldn't be any rotation, there shouldn't be any of that lateral bending that we saw there. Because why? Because they cause the irritation, which then causes some of the symptoms that you're having right now, all right? So looking up here in the neck area specifically, we're seeing some of that misalignment. You see how that line that's going down the middle is not where your spine is? You see that happening? Okay, so that's one of the first misalignments we found. Okay, so that's definitely going to be causing some irritations in the spine. Now, when we do the muscle scans, we definitely saw some of that irritation that was going on too. So we're going to be treating this area right here in the neck, giving you adjustments to help that alignment in your spine so that can actually help with some of that irritation that is going on with you right now. All right? So analyzing the whole body, I know you're not having much issues in other areas, but we actually like to analyze the rest of the spine. Okay, so as we were going down to your spine, you remember the line right through the middle? You're seeing it going all the way down. Now stop it right here. Okay, so you're seeing how in this lower back, there's actually a little other type of misalignment. Okay, so there's a misalignment going on down here that you're not feeling much right now. Sometimes you say you might get an ache here and there, but obviously your body is not getting irritations right now. So we want to treat that before you get to that point that you're having irritation, that you're also not being able to move and to do the things that you want to do, just like what's happening right now in the neck. Wouldn't that be great also? Absolutely. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now, okay? In your spine, you have some misalignments in the neck, and that's what we're going to treat with the adjustments. And over in the lower back also, we're going to do a few adjustments that are going to help stabilize that area and avoid some of those irritations that might cause in the future. All right? Any questions with that film in general? No? All right, so I'm going to show you another film, okay? The second film we're going to look at now is actually a film from your neck, okay? So the reason we take that one is because we want to analyze the amount of aging, degeneration, or arthritic processes that are going in that spine that are usually caused because of a misalignment, okay? Because there's too much wear and tear in that joint, and it's actually causing some of that arthritic processes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pop this film up here. Alright, so looking at your film, you see these black spaces that are going in between? That's what we call our disc, okay? So you're seeing some of those arthritic changes going on in the bottom of your spine. But again, all you need to know right now is that there's a lot of pressure going on in that area, which you can clearly feel it right now. So it's not something that you haven't experienced before, but it's also causing changes in your spine, okay? And that's what we want to try to avoid, and that's what we're going to start accomplishing with your adjustments, okay? Your adjustments are going to improve not only the way you're feeling, but the way your body is working, the way your body is moving. Those are the things we want to actually achieve. I know you're having spasms and you're having tightness and it's getting annoying and all those things, so we're obviously going to work on that, but in reality, all of this, all that we're doing is all about because of the quality of life, okay? Lori, I want you to start having a better quality of life, so whether that is, you want to start working out, whether that is that, you want to be able to enjoy, the times that you spend at work off and on, to be able to have less thoughts about how much, your body aches or your body hurts, and that constant thought and process, and you're probably thinking, when is this going to ever change and it's ever going to get better? So that's what it's all about. It's about improving your quality of life and helping your body start to not only feel better, but actually to stay better. That's going to be, our main goal with chiropractic, treating these misalignments so that your body starts to feel better and you can actually have a better quality of life. Alright, that sounds good to you? Alright, so how are we going to do this? What we do is actually chiropractic adjustments, okay? Those adjustments, we're actually going to have you on a program. There's 24 visits involved in these treatments, okay? With these 24 visits, what we're going to be doing is giving you adjustments. Now you would say, okay, so why 24 visits? Okay, so the reason we do 24 visits is because your body has been in this position for so long that it is going to take some time to retrain your body and get that alignment back to where it belongs, okay? So the way I like to talk to patients about it, it's kind of like if you were, let's say you were training for a marathon, If your trainer told you, okay, well, let's go and, let's run once a week, or let's run 4 times a week.